Aloha, welcome to Ukulele Corner. Have you been playing ukulele and feel stuck, only knowing a few chords in certain positions? Well, I want to present you with a 14-day course and a challenge to learn how to play chords up and down the fingerboard and have a wonderful time exploring the full range of the instrument and what's possible. And I'm going to present to you 14 lessons, and you'll be able to look at one lesson, then pick up the information and dive into the next, and by the time you're finished, you'll know how to play major chords up and down the neck in very interesting ways so that you can not only play nice chordal accompaniment, you can find melody notes and really play a wide range of music. So what we're going to do is look at a system that I like to call the CAGED system. And actually the chords that we're going to look at on the ukulele are C, A, G, F, and D. Those open position shapes of C, A, G, F, and D. And from each of those shapes, we're going to derive movable bar chord shapes that will allow you to play with each chord that you play, each major chord, 5 different versions of the same chord. It's really amazing and really liberating to do this. And it all boils down to these simple open position chords that we all love playing. And we're going to learn, in order to do this, how to create nice bar chords that then can be moved around. We're going to look at the technique of that. We're going to learn the shapes in each of the keys relating to the open chord positions and then moving them. So for example, we'll look at an A shape. Start with an A chord. Then we're going to make it into a bar chord by freeing up our first finger. Then we're going to move it up and down the fingerboard, and we're going to learn how to name the chord where you move it. For example, if I play at the 5th position, it's a D chord. The 3rd position with this particular shape is a C chord. And so then when you start putting it together, let's say if I played C, for example, I'll play all of the 5 shapes and I'll move up the fingerboard. So here's C, here's the C shape, just a good old C chord. Now I'm going to use that A shape. Then I'm going to use the G shape. Then I'm going to use the F shape. Then I'm going to use the D shape. Now we've played the same chord in all these different permutations and inversions up and down the fingerboard. So once you've learned that, and you've learned to do it with different chords in the 5 different shapes, we're then going to learn a very important thing. You can learn all these chords and have no idea what to do with them, right? And then it's just a headache. It's like knowing all this information, but how do I play them? We're going to then learn a very important thing. It's the harmonized scale. If we play a nice C scale, you can build a chord off of each of these pitches. This is going to allow us to then play lots of songs and different melodies. So we're going to explore how we can move through a harmonized scale. Then for each of the series of shapes that we learn, of those 5 movable shapes, we're going to learn how to connect the 1, 4, and 5 chord. And those 3 chords are used in many, 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 many songs. So for example, if I'm playing in this low position and I'm playing the key of C, C is the 1, C, D, E, F is 4, and then G is 5 or G7. G or G7 would be fine. So, but we're going to use mainly the major triads. So in this low position, I'd play C, F, and G. But what would happen if I move to the next position? We're going to learn where the C, F, G is related to this position, and then this position, and this position. Before you know it, the whole fingerboard just starts to light up with all of these ideas of how to play your chords. So we're going to have a lot of fun in this course. 14 lessons exploring the fingerboard using the CAGED system on the ukulele. So I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll see you then. Aloha!